Can't quite see the title in there. I drew it, I wrote it pretty small up there. Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Talk with Tom. My name is Tom, and today we're going to talk about Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls was a show about flannel shirts. Look at that flannel shirt. Look at that flannel shirt. How about that flannel shirt? Yep, flannel shirts. Also weird stuff. It happens. So, you got your boy Stan. Grunkle Stan. He has a face and a jaw and a nose that kind of looks like a fruit or something. You got Dipper, who just wants to be cool kid. Not really. He just wants his great uncle's approval and to get in the pants of a girl who's 3 years older than him, which is a lot less creepy than the grown men on the internet who want to get in her pants. Like, she's 15, you fucking creeps. And then you got Mabel, who seems pretty polarizing. Like, it seems like most people either love her or they hate her. I don't know, people have asked me to do a roast on her, but like, honestly, I feel like I'm kind of the exception to the polarizing rule, where it's like, I don't really have that much of an opinion either way. Like, she's okay, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm just asleep right now and I need to be awoken. I need to open up my third eyeball. And then, never say never. Nobody's safe from these roasts. Seuss is a big boy. So Gravity Falls is a mystery show by Alex Hirsch. You might have heard of him. Gravity Falls is a mystery of how the Illuminati is real and wants to destroy everything you love. Bill Cipher is a floating Dorito chip with one eye, and he dresses like the Monopoly guy, or kind of like the Mr. Peanut without the monocle or the... He's a freaky dude and he can rearrange your bodily functions. And it's scary. And then Gideon just sucks. Which is good. Which is good that I have that opinion on him, because I'm supposed to have that opinion on him. You're not supposed to like him because he's a giant asshole in both the story arc and just in general. I'd punch his little round body like a soccer ball. I don't care. At least Pacifica Northwest, she had some redeeming qualities under that bourgeoisie exterior, you know? Gideon's just a prick. And you had the journals, and they released one of them physically, like, in real life. At least one of them. But, like, there were these journals, and they had all this weird stuff in them. Like, talking about all the stuff that goes on in Gravity Falls, like all that. Bill Cipher opened up a portal. I don't remember exactly. It was something weird like that. Dipper was obsessed with these journals. He was like, yo, man, I gotta figure out the mystery. He was going to Grunkle Sam like, yo, Grunkle Sam, what the fuck is going on? And Grunkle Sam was going all Mr. Krabs on him like,
I'm trying to scam people over here. Why don't you go masturbate like a normal preteen boy and stop messing with that demonic shit?
Next thing you know, Dipper went and fucked with that demonic shit, and now Grunkle Sam has to try and save his relationship with Grunkle Sam. Yep. Real talk though, this show was / is like really popular. Now, I probably don't even need to tell you that. You know, I'd go as far as to say it's like the Fairly Odd Parents of this generation, comparing it to like Fairly Odd Parents in like the early 2000s. But this show is also really short. It's like 40 episodes. You can watch that in a day if you really commit yourself to it. But I mean, it's a journey for sure. There's a lot packed into these 40 episodes. There's a lot of lore. There's a lot of story. There's a lot of ins and outs that you gotta keep track of. And plus, there's some cool celebrity cameos. Look at this furry little cat. That's Jon Stewart. Look at this wizard. That's Weird Al. And look at this man. That's Louis C.K. playing himself.
Anybody want to get in my mouth? I'm a big hungry monster. I'm a big hungry monster here.
Cool characters, things happening in a place somewhere that might be based on a true story. Or maybe not. Maybe you can relate, you know? What show are we talking about again? King of the Hill is a great anime. Let's make Gravity Falls videos in 2017. There's a wheel with stuff on it. This one looks like Mabel's sweater. This one looks like a vague symbol that could be conveniently slapped on whichever character might be present when the wheel becomes relevant. What's the symbol for lying on your taxes and stealing your brother's identity? Yo, how did no one notice that, though? Like, how did no one notice, like, the missing finger? It's like, Ford has 6 fingers, and then Stan has 5 fingers. Like, you would think that someone would notice. Like, I know it, like, Ford was, like, pretty secluded. I get that. But, like, dog, he had to go out and get groceries or something. Like, you can't just stay in your house and survive like that. Like, the mailman, like, if you're, like, a cashier at a grocery store, and there's always this guy in a small town, mind you, like, there's like 20 people in this town, and this one guy's always coming in and he's got 6 fingers. You're gonna remember that. Like, that's not something that's going to escape your memory. You're going to remember the guy had 6 fingers. And then one day he just comes in and he has 5 fingers. Like, were they just trying not to be rude? They're like, oh, he probably got fixed. I'm not gonna ask about it because that seems... he probably doesn't want to talk about it. Like, I don't know. Gravity Falls. The camera's not turning off, so I'm just making small talk at this point. Like, usually it'll just turn off and I'll stop existing, because I only exist when I'm on camera or I go to a convention. I don't actually exist outside of this. I hope you guys understand. Like, I'm literally like a robot. Like, I'm literally a robot, and like they only turn me on to go to conventions, and I'm connected to the camera when I'm here. There's actually 2 robots. Like, there's one for conventions, and then there's one that's just this part of my body, so like it's easier to like boot me up, you know. It's like it was less labor to put me together, you know. So it's just, it is what it is, you know what I mean? Like, all right, someone's messing with me. All right, is it you? Like, you can turn the camera off now. Like, I finished my thing. Like, we're not trying to pull a rice gum here and get to 10 minutes. Like, you can just cut the video. All right, I'm uncomfortable now. All right, let me just like crawl my way over here because I got no legs. Thank you for watching Let's Talk with Tom on the Roundtable, but Tom isn't just on the Roundtable. I have my own self-titled personal channel, I have a Twitter, I have an Instagram, I have a Snapchat, I have all that good stuff. In fact, I even have a Tumblr. So, if you're interested in any of that, check that out, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!